Hi there. Just so you know, the hungry hippo of the algorithm needs likes and subscribes to sustain itself, so would you kindly press that button for me? Thank you. Come in. Alright, that should be everything. Do make sure that these get to their proper destinations. I've already had a few run-ins lately, and miscommunication between divisions, as you know, is not ideal. Oh, and if you see our messengers on the way, do stop in to check in with them. Let them know that I won't continue to tolerate it, because I can't afford to see this place fall apart for their delinquency. I'll have them demoted, or maybe more in a heartbeat. Okay, you can head out now. I do have other things I need to attend to today, and make sure to close the door on your way out. Oh, it's all right, dear. You don't need to look so nervous. You should know already that, as a businesswoman, I have to look out for all of my accounts. I wouldn't be an effective one if I let everything fall apart, but that's nothing to worry your pretty little head about. Come over here. What can I do for you? Well, of course. I haven't forgotten. I was a little busy with a few things this morning, so you will have to excuse me. Typically, I would have one of our attendants show you around the place, but this is my personal request. I am good friends with your stepmother and all, and for other reasons. No, please. You're not bothering me in the slightest, my dear. In fact, it's more of a needed break. Now that I've gotten through my first proper chores. I'll need to make a few outside visits later, but those can wait. Please, allow me to be the one to escort you around. It is quite a big space, and I wouldn't want you to get lost or ill-informed by one of my staff. I have not done a personal tour in quite a long time, and, frankly, I also haven't overseen any of them lately to know whether or not they're still doing a suitable job. Now come follow me. There are a few places that I need to show you so you can understand things properly here. But how are you faring around this place so far? Yes, that can be the case, especially if you're new. There are a lot of floors and quite a few winding turns if you're not careful, but you'll get used to them soon enough. That is part of the business of running a spa, but at the same time, you are under the watchful gazes of the female patrons. Very sharp, yes. All that come to this spa are women. I mean, what you would call monsters as well. But this is a place where we can unmask ourselves and enjoy time away from the human world whenever we so please. Oh, if a human were to come around here, well, then they'd simply be denied service for not having an exclusive membership. We can tell when someone is a human or if it's camouflage. We just say that it's an invite-only spa and that they can find more suitable businesses elsewhere. Those who come here looking for a job, fully knowing what they walk into, well, they can sign a contract and be put to work as soon as necessary. Oh, no. There are no particular genders to our staff, only the patrons. A lot of women that come here are around for the show as well. My staff. They willingly place themselves around unparalleled beauty to service them in more ways than one. And we personally have very specific routines when it comes to spa treatments. And our patrons are given nothing but the best. For example, here. This room we have designated for multiple patrons. But as you can see, it also requires a number of staff to cater to them all. That's right. So it is so they can talk with the others and enjoy a view of their own as well as the view of someone else. This one is not used quite as often as the others, but the ones that do like it, they use it quite a bit. Now come over here. The rooms in this hall are meant for group patrons. It makes it easiest to have them close to the bottom floor. Imagine the hassle of trying to get all those people up the stairs in a group fashion, with everybody traveling back and forth. Of course, we do have supply rooms on every floor, like this one over here, so that way my staff aren't going up and down to fetch something they need in single service rooms. That's absolutely right, sweetheart. The upstairs room are more desired services. As we come up these stairs, we'll be able to see them more clearly. But other than that, we do have the regular steam rooms, massage tables, and fashion treatments between our floors that are all labeled on signs hanging from the ceiling. Yes, we have a couple different areas, but I do prefer the open fashion rooms. In this hall over here, this is where all the monsters can come and visit us. We need the space for nail treatments, hair trimming, scale cleaning, fur grooming, along, with the other things. I could go on for a while, but you get the idea. Yes, so you did see the door to the basement. Well, don't worry. Down there, we have staff that tend to the heating. We have some coals burning in the furnace to keep the waters hot, and there's also a spot where the herbalist works. Well, where did you think we got all these fragrances and skincare treatments from? It saves a lot of money to have them made in-house with ingredients, and it also sets us apart from many other businesses that you might see around here. I mean, this is a very special business, after all. I have one on staff of that duty, but they are doing so willingly, I assure you. Some of our patrons like to go and watch those who supply the coal because, our staff can put on a show, and many of them earn tips or an interested eye. You should see the way that some of them giggle over someone doing that much physical labor, along with the figure it gives our staff over time. But as you can see down this way, if they do need a moment to clean themselves off, we do have personal spaces The rooms are all adorned with towels, baths of different sizes, and royalty seating. But there's also cupboards of supplies that might be requested by each patron to clean up. Yes, my dear, you will be working in these areas. They will be on this floor or the next, depending on where you're stationed at the time. Oh, well, your duties will be to cater to our patrons. So you'll be doing jobs such as massages, scrubbings, cleanings, and, frankly, whatever our lovely ladies desire. However, you will be working with a second or third pair of hands as requested to focus on multiple parts of the body simultaneously. And this is because some of our patrons love to be able to touch those who are working on them. But I will give you a special tag that disallows them from doing that to you. Of course. You are precious, after all. And like I said yesterday, you are one of my new favorites. Don't go telling others, though, unless you want to be hounded with questions on what it might be like to have me around. It isn't very often that they get to see someone who's desired by me in such a way. Now, do you have any burning questions? You will be starting as soon as you become more familiar with the space, which should not take very long, to be honest. Everything here is so labeled and organized accordingly, so it shouldn't be hard to navigate. You may also have some questions for some of the other staff members, so feel free to speak with them as you wish and peruse the spa without getting in the way of our patrons. If you would like for them to ungle you, then by all means go ahead. But I will be getting on that marking for you, so that way it forbids their touch. Only I will get that privilege as I see fit. Now, come back this way. I know that this may seem all very overwhelming on your first day here, but I assure you it will come much easier with time. This way. Wait here for just a moment. Yes, can you send for one of our more skilled staff members to come over here? A gentle one at that. I'm going to need someone that has or wants a free period for the day and won't mind spending it with someone else. I trust in your judgment to find me a person that fits. I'll be back in a minute to come back up. Now, let's come over here. Yes, these are the quarters again. You managed to make it all the way up to my office and through this entire system. I'm sure it must have been a little overwhelming without a guide. Oh, I assume yesterday you hadn't explored too much of this place, other than the dining hall and the end of the quarters. Having to see a lot of staff and patrons walk through this place so confidently must have been a bit much for you. Why don't we go back to your room and have a seat? Please, make yourself comfortable. It's not every day that I personally sit in one of my staff's rooms. Though, typically, a lot of them share a room together since there's, limited spaces. But due to the agreement I have with your stepmother, you will have this room to yourself. Though, maybe not as alone as you might think. I have called for one of our staff to talk you through how the schedules work here, and they'll help you through the remainder of your orientation. It won't be too difficult, I assure you, and I think you'll find this place to your liking. I can already see something very bright in you. And I just know that you won't disappoint me in the slightest. Just try not to overthink it and make the most of your time in this place. Like I said, a lot of people that work for me are satisfied with their stay, as I cater to and check on everyone to make sure that they are happy. I mean, it only makes sense. A happy staff will ensure happy patrons. Precisely, my dear. I haven't built this business because I was bad at it, nor do I run my other businesses with disrespect on those who work under me. I can assure you, this will be nothing but a pleasurable experience for everyone, so why don't you go ahead and just try to rest for now? I will go and see who I can find to help you with a few other things in the meantime. So, just sit tight, my dear, and know that you can call me for anything at any time.